Welcome back to Quick Lick Thursday. This is Nick Layton. It's been a while. Today I've got 3 triplet style Michael Schenker licks. If you listen to Into the Arena, you'll hear this 12/8 time signature kind of feel. The main riff kind of sounds like where you're hearing the triplets 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and so on this tune specifically, Michael uses some triplet type solo phrases as well when the lead breaks happen. So at the beginning of this video, you heard me doing this. That's just so you can get a feel of how those licks fit over the beat. Okay, so let's get to the licks. I got 3 different ones here. Okay, these licks are based around or at least what I call the A dominant pentatonic scale, which sounds like this. Okay, so this scale is exactly the same as the minor pentatonic, except, and this is a big caveat, it contains the major third instead of the minor third. So you can think of it as minor pentatonic, but with a major third. So we're taking out the minor third altogether and replacing it. Now, whether or not Michael Schenker thinks about that when he's playing phrases like this, who knows? But I'm guessing because these licks also contain the minor third and some chromatic passing tones as well, that he probably just sees it as a big combination of stuff, a big stew, if you will, that you can play over certain types of grooves and chord types. So, for example, you might have this dominant pentatonic scale, but then also have a flatted fifth in there from the blues scale, and where you end up having some kind of almost chromatic type lines. So these licks are kind of like that. They're not strictly in the dominant pentatonic. They're not strictly in the minor pentatonic. They have some passing tones. So this is cool in a way because you can kind of take what you like from this and make your own stew. One thing to keep in mind is these are predominantly triplet licks, so they fit over the groove playing these strict kind of triplets, which really is really cool, and it helps the phrasing kind of lock in at certain points when Michael's doing this type of thing. Again, I recommend checking out Into the Arena, especially the first couple of lead breaks, and that's exactly where I ripped these off from. I just put these in a different key, changed a couple notes, but basically these are the licks. So let's take a look at the first one. So I'm starting here at the 5th fret, playing a double stop. So I'm not going to go over the frets and stuff. There's a tab for this down below in the description. Make sure you grab it. I just want to play these slow for you and have a few little tips of instruction, and you can take it from there. I've also got a free backing track that I made that basically has this groove in it, set to drums, so you can kind of work on these licks yourself over that backing track. So check it out in the description. But for now, let's just kind of look at what's going on with each of the 3 licks. Okay, so there's really 2 parts to this. There's the descending portion, and then the ascending portion. And this one, you're kind of playing almost a little arpeggio here. So you can hear the triplet. Okay, moving on to lick number 2. This one's kind of cool because it takes a basic idea of this major third and stretches it out like this. It kind of ends up with kind of a nice blues rock lick there, kind of Leslie West almost. So that lick slow. So decidedly upbeat. It's got kind of a almost Mixolydian kind of vibe for those of you familiar with your modes. It definitely has kind of a happy summertime kind of feel to it. But these are really cool. You can use these in your blues rock playing all the time. Probably any place that you could use minor pentatonic, you could probably use this unless you're playing over a straight minor chord, because that major third is going to clash big time, so you might want to avoid that. But any kind of rock like AC/DC, Ted Nugent, Michael Schenker, any UFO, stuff like that, it's going to work great. Alright, so lick number 3. Now this one's a big one. It's really an arpeggio. It's pretty sprawling. I use a little bit of sweep picking here, but you could alternate pick this. It's a little tough to get up to speed, but let me show you the notes. You're going to hammer on from 3 to 5, 4 to 7 on the A string, 5, 7. Then you're going to do a little 6 on the G, 5 on the B, and hammer on to 8. So you got this. And then you're going to jump to the 1st string up to the 10th fret, pull off from 10 to 9, hit 10 on the B string, 5 on the B, pull off from 7 to 6 on the G, a bar with your ring finger from 7 on the D to 7 on the A, and then 7, 5, 4. I said I wasn't going to get into frets, but this one kind of needs a little bit more explanation. So it's a great little workout there, a great exercise. Kind of an arpeggio. If you were going to think of it like an arpeggio, you could think of it as an A7 type of arpeggio like that, or you can kind of think of it as a scale run, or you could not think at all and just play the notes. It sounds great in any case. Check it out. I'm going to end this. This video is getting a little bit long here, but again, the tab and the jam track are underneath. Check out Into the Arena by Michael Schenker, and hopefully I'll have some more Michael Schenker stuff coming soon. Keep rocking. See you next time. Hey friends, I have created for you a free 25-page ebook called Sweet Picking Fire Boot Camp. And it's filled with a bunch of killer exercises, loopable types of things, as well as a full chapter on theory, a jam track, and video, audio, and tab, plus guitar profiles for everything. And it's yours for absolutely free. Just go to the link below and check it out. It's my gift to you. Rock on.